Good afternoon, and somewhere around the world it's morning. So good morning to you, fellow listeners. Today you're on my podcast, Arion Mosley podcast. I am a engineer, mix and master specialist, songwriter, producer, ghostwriter, and I have a couple credentials in the acting field as well. And today I'm intrigued to invite you guys to my journey on podcasting. Today I'm excited for this guest I have from Long Beach, California. His Spotify numbers are through the roof, touching over 5 million streams, and his artist feature resume is very impressive with features by like G Perico, Taya Third, Crooked Eye, C Star, Trey D, Indian Blue, Damn Daniel, Pomona Dre, Shotty Boy, they're from my city. Glasses Malone, Lazy Bone, Nocturnal, Warren G, Butch Cassidy, Badass, Corrupt, Savvy Third, Mr. Fab, Sugar Free, DW Flames. Wow, I mean that's a very impressive body of work. So and that's just to name a few. And he just dropped his new project called The Last Meal, featuring the Hook God, Mr. Cocaine himself from Pomona, California, and that's killing the platforms as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, without ado, I'd like to welcome our guest from Long Beach, California, the Prince of Long Beach, Mr. D3, the motherfucking rock sitting off.
Two ladders.
I had to have my big dog. The rock star himself.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like this, man.
Baby. Yeah, man, we gonna get right into it. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I couldn't wait to do this. You gave me the word, like, look, man, you my first guest on the podcast.
I had to have it, man, because I feel like your embodiment of work, your work ethic, your hustle, your energy, and I just feel like I don't want to say people sleep on you because that ain't the word. I just feel like I don't think that's the right word. I just think that they need to hear more about you and see a different side of you outside of the rap and the shows and the studio. But yeah, man, I got a couple questions for you, man.
Man, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yo, okay.
So
let's get into it. Born and raised in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like for you growing up in Long Beach?
Well, you know, I come from the struggle, so the struggle is worldwide, universal. If you don't come from the struggle, I really can't relate to you. I don't care what city you from. But growing up in Long Beach was like, it was beautiful. I had a beautiful upbringing. We got the beach downtown, and then I heard about Snoop Dogg. It was crazy, but I'm going to get into that. But
I didn't realize there was a lot of dope-ass artists from Long Beach.
Long Beach got talent.
It's a lot of talent.
There's something about that water hitting the ocean. Like when the water hit the box, all that shit come to us. Like Long Beach is talented, nigga. I promise you.
I just remember the pier and like
the pier still popping,
like
Bubba Gum still popping, downtown Long Beach still popping, man. Shout out to Long Beach, California, nigga. The Prince of Long Beach in the building, nigga. Two ladders.
Okay, what I was getting to though, because when I listen to your style of music, I kind of get that. I can't say like the epidemic flow, like that era. You came from that epidemic era. I don't want to use like the crack epidemic, but
I like it. It's like one of the last realest eras.
You kind of come from that. I hear it in your music. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because man, the way you do your music and your style, I always hear it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a '90s baby, so that era, the '90s era, that's a bomb era too. That was like one of the funnest eras in hip hop before the 2000s. So I come from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that was my influence.
Man, I hear it in the music.
That was my influence.
I was like, when I was putting it together, I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Man, that was my influence, cuz.
The 90s.
Like
you talk about the
90s.
You talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, you break it down.
Yeah, I try to like emulate that same style in my music from the 90s. I feel like that style will never die. Like G-Funk.
I got something for you. Let's see if you could catch on with me.
What you got?
Let's see if you can catch on to me. Snoop run my city like a marathon. I'm the second dude in charge like
Farrakhan. I'm the head nigga in charge. Call me Farrakhan. I'm blowing up, nigga. Cherry bombs. All I do is make hits.
Barry Bonds. Yeah, I had to bring. Yeah, nigga, I did my research. Nigga, I went back 9 years. I said that shit. Hey, you hear me?
Hey, on gang, I shot that video on the Metro. The first nigga to shoot a video on the Metro line, nigga, the blue line in Long Beach. It's called I forget the name.
I had that in here.
That was crazy.
9 years. I said,
And the bars came to you
yeah,
as
that
soon as
was
you said it.
9 years ago. But
Yeah.
so when I first met you, I always felt like you got this Cassidy type style. Like
Okay.
even though you're a West Coast artist, you be
Yeah.
like you like punchline, bar for bar,
No
like
doubt.
I mean, so like who was like your influences growing up, like bar god wise?
Okay, when I first started rapping, I probably say 1999, Eminem, 8 Mile. I wanted to battle rap. And then Cassidy at the scene, and that was my second favorite rapper after Eminem, then Fabulous. So I always like honored the East Coast niggas for their wordplay and all that. So it's
I
like,
get that vibe, East Coast. Like I
yeah,
grew up on that
it's
too.
in me.
But I'm a West Coast nigga
I'm a
for
West
sure.
Coast nigga, but I got the East Coast, like with the syllables and the
Man.
flow and the punchlines. Cause a lot of West Coast niggas don't spit bars like
No,
that.
no, no.
Crooked Eyed.
Yeah.
I can name a certain few on my hand. Tech Nine. Niggas don't really spit metaphors.
I feel like when I hear like I definitely hear the West Coast vibe, but like when I was hearing the music
Yeah.
you doing, I'm like, man, like
Yeah, Cassidy. I'm like,
Cassidy.
I promise you, I
You like
want
the
to eat niggas like Cassidy.
And you gotta
My whole life, I want to like slaughter niggas like Cassidy, slaughter niggas.
you got to work with me, big bro, because you know this is our first podcast, so I'm putting these questionnaires together, so
Okay.
I might be looking at my phone a little bit here and
Don't
there,
worry
but
about
hey, you know that's
It's about the question and the answer.
I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying, but
AMP
just letting people
podcast.
know I might be looking at my phone, you know.
AMP
You know.
podcast, get ready. Arion
man.
Mosley podcast, nigga. We amped up in this bitch.
Okay, this is what I got for you. So I remember seeing this old interview with you, and it had K Slay, the drama king, and Whack 100 was also there. It was other couple upcoming rappers in the background. I remember seeing you freestyling on the old video, and you was killing it in front of him with no hesitation. And then I remember you told me you took him around because he from New York.
New York.
Yep.
He never been in
And
California.
you broke it
West
down
Coast.
for him. Yeah. I remember you told me about
It's
that.
crazy. And I want to say rest in peace, DJ K Slay. That was
That's what I
the
was
first
getting
DJ that put me in the game.
I remember seeing that video, and then you was telling me, I said one day, me and you were in the car, we was playing back-to-back songs.
Got
We
the
was going,
older songs,
we was
your
going
shit
to
from
verse battle.
2011
Yeah,
and 12.
man. Yeah, I remember. And then you showed me that. I
We
said,
got our own verses, cuz I remember that.
Man.
Yeah, K Slay, man, it's so crazy. Like the God is so good. I get a call one morning, and they get like K Slay coming to Long Beach, but it wasn't for me. It's for the homie Young Hustle.
Right.
But when I get there, my aura's so bright. I'm a star, but I don't like to like outshine niggas. But on gang, K Slay told me that.
Crazy, you just said that right now.
What?
Because what I was getting into was what I saw in that video. I seen
I didn't
like
want to rap.
Well, that's crazy because it looked like you was ambitious and you didn't care.
I
And it's
didn't
like
care.
you stole the life of the party.
Cause my light shine bright.
That's what I was getting to. That when you just said what you said, you already.
I promise
man.
you. So long story short, cuz I hit the corner in the hood. K Slay. This is Whack 100 before he did the.
Yeah.
This is I met Whack 100 before he had
Ray J.
Savi Third.
Oh wow.
He already had Ray J now when I met him back there. He didn't have Savi or no True Cars or no Blue Faces. So long story short, Whack 100 bring K Slay to Long Beach with my big homie Henderson Blue cut from the hood. So when I pull up, it's like it's about another nigga, but he's so shy to me. And then I'm with my chick, and she like, nigga, you hard, go rap something.
You better go rap. This your shot.
And that same verse I spit, I wrote a song to it the night before. She told me spit what I wrote the night before.
And it matched for what?
It matched.
He was trying to find out
In
what's going
Long
on
Beach,
about
in
that
the
Long
hood.
Beach. Yeah.
And I spit the verse with K Slay, nigga, and that put me in the game.
Man.
I've never fell off.
We got
Rest in peace, DJ K Slay, man. I miss you, Drama King, man. You took me to New York, nigga. I love you for that, nigga. I'm in Straight Stunning Magazine, nigga, Volume 3. The third volume is called Straight.
That's pretty big though, bringing someone from the East Coast and at that time,
What?
That's mixtape God time. So.
And if you think about the era we in, that's when mixtapes was hot still. You hear me, cuz Arion was like, you supposed to get a DJ to host your shit. And,
That was
and
what
give
that
you
was
shout
DJ
out.
time. It's out the trunk mixtape
And
God.
that nigga gave me 16 shout outs, and my mixtape is called Cater to the Streets, my nigga, and I'm about to re-put it out now because the fans never heard it.
That's what yeah.
With K Slay on it, I'm going to re-put it out.
So
Rest in peace, K Slay.
this song you did, it was a remix, right?
Which one?
Check this out. Hear me out.
All
Oh man, I did, man. Even though I was there for a lot of shit, I had to go back and do my research to understand how much of a god this nigga is. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, but So you did a song, a remix. At the time, it was very popular. It's called "What's Poppin'"
Oh,
by
what's
Jack
poppin'?
Harlow.
My mama.
My
What?
nigga, you did. I remember you did the. You was doing Jacket for Beats. You did the
Yeah,
song.
yeah. You recorded it.
Yeah, I recorded it. I
Yeah.
was at the studio. My nigga took off the next night, went
To
to
Vegas.
Vegas to
You
go
didn't want to
shoot the
go with me
video. I
that
didn't want to
day.
go.
I remember
My nigga shot the video.
it had Jack Harlow in it.
And it so happened to be that Jack Harlow was in the casino there for the video shoot, and he bumped into Jack Harlow,
Oh my mama.
and Jack Harlow vibe with him, and Jack Harlow's in the video right now. It's on YouTube, and
Right now.
so what I'm getting to is how the hell did you manifest that kind of energy to do something like that's crazy? Like
You know
that's
what's up?
real crazy to
You
do
know
a
what-
song to go to Vegas and run into the nigga
And
whose
rap
song
on
it
a
is,
nigga beat.
and then rap on nigga beat, and
meet
then
him.
and then he
get in the
there,
video like I like
and
it.
he vibing to it. That's
Yeah.
high energy shit, man.
You
How-
know what's so crazy, man? That was 21 New Year's, man. I ain't gonna never forget, nigga.
what's popping?
I went to Vegas. I didn't want to go, but we like fucking nothing to do. I was trying to get you to go. You said you got some
some other shit to
studio
do.
shit popping. So, nigga, we go out there. This who made it happen. Shout out to my cameraman Louis Rocker, man. That's my dog. He shot
Shout out
all
to
my
Louis.
videos on YouTube. You know Louis Rocker, the #1 video to me. But we in Vegas, and I ended up taking over the Vegas Strip. Me and the Buster nigga did a song. It was popping. But when I came in, my cameraman like D3. That's Jack Harlow.
What was he like though? Was he like he was? Cool? Was
I
he
didn't know
tripping?
him. You know, I was so mad because I was looking for the homie Kool-Aid that was high out his mind. We didn't know where he was. I'm mad because I don't know where he at it because he got my burner and all that. We in Vegas. Long story short, I'm walking to the room. The homie say, that's Jack Harlow. But I walked past him because I saw his big ass chain.
Right.
And I looked like, watch out, homie. What? I don't care. But
No, you didn't know who he was.
until my cameraman said, D3, what's the song you got with Jack Harlow? I said, what song? Cuz? What's poppin'? Play it right now. I played it, and this nigga Jack Harlow walked up.
Yeah, I rewatched that video. He was like
That nigga
very
said,
humble.
"This
And
my
he was
song?"
he was like vibing to it. He
Yeah.
was in the like
The nigga walked up like, is this my song he's rapping on? I
Yeah.
said, yeah, I just killed your shit. Get in the video. And me and Cuz had Corona masks on.
yeah, man.
Corona masks, Cuz. Shout out to Jack Harlow for
That was
jumping
some
in the
high
video,
energy
man.
shit like the manifest. That's like,
But that
I
was
mean,
God. That was
that
God
was-
engineering.
that was crazy. Though.
Yeah, God had the steering wheel
Man,
that
I
day.
mean,
I
that-
promise you.
you got a cameo from Jack Harlow and
It's
for free.
crazy. And he posted it on his shit and
Man,
follow
yeah.
me on Instagram. It's
I think we
crazy.
talked about like we was gonna do some music with him, so we probably could still make that
Yeah,
happen.
probably gotta give him like a cool like 10 little racks or something. But you know, and we don't want nothing free. I'm always pay a nigga for what he worth. But I can get a song with Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow, you hearing this right now? AMP podcast, nigga. I need my verse, cuz. What's poppin'?
So check this out, man. I played basketball a couple times with my boy D3, and I'm like my nigga. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. D3 can pull up, get you 14, 6, and 8 fast,
promise you
right off
right
the bench,
now.
and some black Air Force Ones, bro.
And the all
But,
black trap Air Force Ones.
I mean, I was pretty blown away how good he actually plays. So I could tell you got some like game on you, like. But in high school, like during high school or any of them, so did you play any sports or anything like
It's
that?
crazy you ask me that because nobody know this, but I really played basketball, nigga.
I can tell for sure basketball.
I played basketball from like 5 to like 6th grade. And I was dope. I got all the trophies. I won all the awards.
You know all the like and one tricks, like you do all.
Yeah,
I
because
always-
when N1
I don't do that shit
out,
anymore. Young niggas guys doing euros and different shit. They ain't doing
I
that.
learned how to use the
Yeah.
N1 shit without getting called for like travels and carries and all that. But I'm
Right.
like a real basketball fan. That was my first passion before
Right,
rap
me too.
crazy. Basketball was my first passion before I rapped and met Snoop Dogg and all them.
Man,
I want to be like a baller.
I still need my rematch of King of the Court. I don't know
I
how
got
you
you.
snuck
Yeah,
that
I'm one
shit.
up, cuz.
My nigga smoke a Newport and drop 20 on the nigga,
You
man.
got me in the 21.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
king
I
of
got it. I got
21,
you
but I'm
back.
king of the court.
Yeah, we gotta run that back.
Okay, I
fool.
got you. I got you.
Man.
On
Yeah,
game.
we
Yeah,
gotta find the court
basketball.
after this shit.
Yeah, it's like basketball. Basketball go with rap to me, so I feel like
I feel the same way. Dude, it's
it
like
does. It coincides.
oh my god.
Yeah,
that's real
that's
shit.
why we drop freestyle, bros.
Right.
With the basketball references and all that.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, but I've been like a basketball fan before a rapper, but I stunted my growth, I think, because I was smoking. And when I didn't get taller, I'm like, man, fuck basketball.
I mean, besides basketball, growing up, I mean, right at this time, currently now,
Yeah.
like, is there any sports that you like, or any sports that you like betting on or anything? Or you
Right
just
now, this basketball.
basketball?
I'm like diehard
You
basketball.
don't care for football that much?
I like football, but fuck football because I don't got no team no more because the Raiders suck, and I'm a Raider fan, but who cares? I like the Raiders when they lose, though.
You can always bet on them to lose.
I'm the first nigga. I'm going to start betting on their losses.
But I ain't gonna say,
Okay, you
I
gave
got
me
some
some
diehard
game.
Raider fans.
I'm Raidered out. I'm like
Yeah.
Raider Nation. But yeah, I like sports, basketball and all that. But I remember I came to your league, nigga, and dropped that little 14. You was surprised.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this little
What you playing?
I'm gonna play this little skit. I gotta ask you about this because I just I made a beat for this client, right? And then I'm not gonna say his name, but I made a beat for this client. And he had got Daz Dillinger on it.
Oh, for sure.
So and then I felt like I don't know if at the time I felt like he was dissing the artist
I know where you going.
that paid him to get on it. So I put together. Daz came through, dropped the verse, whatever, gave him like a whatever verse to me because I know he raps better. But man, let me see if I can find this record. I want to play this for you.
Nigga named G213.
Yeah,
My
I think
nigga
that's his
Wani.
name. Let me play this for you. This little piece, and then I want to see what you think about it. After I met you, I kind of feel like it's a little some kind of animosity there. I feel like at first I thought it was
Yeah.
about the artist I was working with, but then after I was like, is this nigga talking about 3 or was? I'm not sure. Let me play this little part for you. Let me see if I got
Let
it.
me hear it.
Just a little piece. I'm just gonna play a little piece.
Yeah, I can't stand no bitch ass nigga who keep crying. Or wanna be bitch ass nigga who keep lying. You'll never be a dog pound affiliate. Never get a bitch. I'm so
I'm just gonna stop it right there,
evident. It's the
man.
last.
I don't know, but
I took
I
that
don't
to the
know.
heart.
I don't know if that was about you or not, but I just wanted to know. You told me a story, then after
Yeah.
I start thinking about that, and I say, man, was he talking about 3?
That was
I don't
crazy,
know.
too. You know
But
what?
I don't know. It's just speculation.
Maybe I'm the only one that thought that, but me being me and coming from where I come from, and I'm the one that set that play up. Like I paid,
Oh, you did set the
I
play up.
paid you to get on this nigga's song, and you do a song talking about hearing that beat from the Dog Pound. I want to know who you talking about.
I
got Dog Pound tatted on me, cuz.
feel like you do. I feel like even though I feel like you put up a lot of work for their behalf,
Yeah.
and you work with his niece Crystal.
Crystal DPG, my
I
nigga.
mean, so I know it ain't
Yeah.
that much animosity. I just want.
Shout
I
out
don't know. I just
Daz
want to
Dillinger.
know.
You know what's so crazy about that situation, Arion?
I already know.
I come from that, and I got my first song with Daz just now.
Oh yeah, I just did it. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So what's the story behind it? Did y'all have any?
No,
any-
it
something
never.
happened?
It never. I met Daz in 2004 when he was finna go to Jermaine Dupri So Gangster.
Oh yeah. All that I need.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
okay.
told me that he looking for artists, but he never came back. But I wasn't rapping that serious then.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, by the time I got back to him with that little play, it's like, all right, my nigga, I make the play. You make my nigga wait too long. And now the nigga looking at me bad. You making me look bad. I just made a play for you and paid you to get no money off.
Man,
of
when I heard it, I just thought he was like they paid him all this money.
3
and-
racks. I get cut 3 racks and get $1.
I mean, he freestyled and put some bullshit, but it
was cute. It was cute, cuz.
when I was like, oh, I'm making a beat for Daz. I'm trying to
great.
cook
I
up
remember
a beat.
when I came to
feel
you,
me?
I was
I'm
like,
cooking
bro.
up this beat, but
I said,
then
the
I heard what he
homie
put. I'm like, damn, it's like a nigga in the living room. But
yeah.
however, Daz is, he a legend, man, and I just know.
But God
I don't know
is
what was
good
going on in that
because Daz
situation.
always believed in me, but he was so busy in his career that he slept on me, and I be waking niggas up asleep. But he ended up putting my little brother in the game named Pilot P. If you ever heard,
I saw him on
That's
your.
my
I didn't
little-
add him on there, but
that's
shout out to Pilot
Pilot
P.
P.
I saw that on your
Daz
resume
signed
too.
her.
Yeah,
On game.
Oh wow, see,
Daz put my little
shout out to
brother.
Pilot. I
Pilot
saw
P,
that on the
man.
resume. I just didn't
Free my
add it.
nigga Pilot P.
It's hard to put
man.
everybody on the list,
That's the first thing that took me to Snoop Dogg, my little brother Pilot P.
Well, shit,
Like, took me.
Everything's going.
And he took me to do homework, not even to rap.
Wow.
And when I went in the studio, I looked at Snoop's eyes and said this, Ariana. I was like, hey, Snoop, nice to finally meet you. Cuz said, finally meet me? I said, yeah, come the Prince of Long Beach, you the king. And Cuz chuckled. I like that.
Big dog.
And that's when I first met Dog in 2011. First met him personally. I went to his studio with my little brother Pilot.
You got a song with him too?
I got a song with the Dog. I got 2 songs with the Dog. One ain't out. The first one called Paper Haters. And I got Crooked Eye on there.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot that video. It's an old song, but I'm gonna bring the
Charging a lot
visual
now.
out. Yeah, Dog charging a lot, nigga. But
Understand, he on
shout out to Snoop Dogg for blessing me with my first song and made my day. I cried tears of joy. I couldn't believe he liked my music, man. And he been nothing but like a blessing to me. Like Dog still send me plays right now. Niggas don't know.
Yeah.
You might not see me all the time with him, but guess what? I get DM, he hit me back, and I look at Cuz and I like emulated what he did and rap.
All right, well look.
But I never wanted to be Snoop because he's the
You
one
gotta
king
put that
of Long
song
Beach.
out, man.
I'm putting it out, fuck it.
I think I know which one you're talking about. You gotta put it out because I mean
I'm gonna put it out.
he's on commercials with Mahomes.
That's the number one like rapper in the world right now.
Yeah, man.
In my mind, Snoop Dogg is the
You go to
number
China or
one
anywhere,
rapper.
they might not know certain, but they'll know dog.
Man, if you go to motherfucking bumfuck Egypt,
They gonna know
you be
dog.
like, do you know this nigga named D3? No, never heard of him. What about Snoop Dogg? Snoop! Snoop! Everybody knows Snoop.
They gonna hear about you soon though.
Cuz got the longevity. That's what we need in our lives. Longevity. That's what it's called. Longevity.
My homeboy, rest in peace, my homeboy Truth.
Truth?
Truth.
I heard it
Curtis.
too. Yeah.
If you listen to all my old music, I always be promoting this, promoting everybody. We all promoting. Now, if you listen to, I kind of, I still do my thing, but my homie Truth, like, man, we gotta hop out the porch, man. Fuck all that shit, man. We gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he started going to China, this and that. And
that's what it's about.
he's the first one to be like, man, not like that. Not saying to my city, but he's like, man, fuck all that, man. We gotta hop out the porch.
Yeah, they don't pay us.
That's bigger than this here.
They hated Jesus in this homeland. And one thing I learned about that. And it's crazy you say that because now I'm a very like spiritual guy. I'm not religious, but I believe in God. I'm spiritual, God first. But what I got when you said that was this: Jesus got hated in his hometown. He had to leave his hometown to go
the
preach.
porch.
That's the porch.
Everybody sit on.
Jesus left the porch
to
go spread
porch. Yeah.
And that's what you got to do in this game because
the porch might end up on a big ass balcony.
I promise you, people love you in the world.
A mansion or something.
They might not love you in your city, but they love you around the world.
I'm gonna get into this next one. Forgive me, like I said, I gotta read this one. You feel me?
Nigga.
But we doing it like this. You feel me? Arion Mosley podcast.
I'm on it.
I got D3 the rock star, man, a real rock star too. That's just not a rap name. This nigga's a rock star.
Bomb question.
Yeah.
I like the questions.
So I recall a conversation we had in Pomona. I think it was listening to my album and working on Freestyle Bros at the time, and you was telling me about how your dad, your brother, and you all have the same first name. What? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember because I stopped drinking, so I started paying attention and shit. I started listening to you.
Crap.
You was on you. I mean, it amazes. One thing, not to get off track real quick, it amazes me because my nigga come faded with it, but this nigga knock a verse out so fast, and then you think he bullshitting, and it come out so fucking perfect. But get back on track. I remember you told me about how all your brother, your dad, and you all have the same
DJ
first name.
DJ.
And then
same initials.
Same initials. There it goes.
DJ.
It was something like that. I was trying to put it.
The initials. You on the point? You
okay,
on point?
My bad. I was,
No, the name, the initials. Cause it's me, Donald Johnson. My brother Daniel Johnson. Then you got Donnell Johnson. Then you got Donnie Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Destin
Johnson.
Yeah. So it's like my dad created a DJ foundation.
DJ Foundation. They call me AJ in my family. I'm an AJ.
So you know the Johnson shit. So
AJ, yeah.
It's like 6 DJs, but I'm big. I'm little DJ because my dad big DJ. So it's crazy. I met my dad at his funeral, bro. It's crazy. Nobody know this. My dad died in 2011. I met him at his funeral. And when I met my dad at his funeral in the casket, I didn't shed a tear because I don't got no tears to shed because I don't know you. But the blessing he gave me was 6 brothers and 2 sisters. I never knew I had.
Well, I was getting to because I was trying to get to this point where because I remember you was
rest in
telling
peace,
me,
Pops. Cause I love you, Donald Johnson. Cause I'm out here, Pops. You already know. 2 letters,
man. Because and I remember you had another podcast interview. You was talking about how he got you on the jazz music and stuff like that. I listen, bro.
In the beginning,
yeah. So
that nigga was the first nigga doing music in my life. My dad was an evangelist. What he did was Christian music, and he went around to every church and he was performing Christian hits.
Wow, that's crazy.
But that was the first influence.
That's where your soul came. Like soul kind of like.
I used to be a nigga sitting on the bench right here while he rapping doing. Right. But I don't even know what kind of music he doing because I'm like 2 or whatever, or 1 or 2 or 3. But it's like that's the first influence I had in my life.
Right.
Because my dad was literally performing live at churches, at all the churches. In my early
because I was trying to get to this because when you was at my house and you was like, you was explaining your life and I didn't know all that, but then I was like, damn, this dude like as much, because rappers they always kind of keep this demeanor, but I was like, my nigga got a heart, like he been through some shit.
The niggas got
and
stories.
you was talking about your mom, what you was going through with your mom, and then I was just remember
my mom
because that same day that you was talking about your dad, and I was like, why you don't make amends with him?
Yeah.
And I remember he said he came to your mom's funeral.
He did,
and then y'all brothers
beat
him up, and I remember that.
Bro.
Yeah, and then I was like,
That was my first fade in my life.
I was like, why?
Beat my dad
and
up.
I was like, in my mind, I still was like,
I love you,
damn.
Pops, cuz, but you not that ass was becoming cuz.
In my mind, bro, I was just like, fool. I was like, man, but that nigga still showed up.
He showed
Took
up.
the asshole, but he still showed up.
Yeah,
And I was like, why? I was actually, why you don't just make amends with him? And why you need to do that?
Yeah.
Because the only reason I said that, because the same day you was telling me about your dad, I just had found out that day that my dad passed. I had never
remember
met.
now.
It touched me in a different way. So I remember that story.
Dang, I remember.
But I
don't tell too many niggas that story unless you're a real friend of mine, confidant, like a homeboy. I know that.
That day was crazy. It was just a normal day. But
normal.
But yeah, when you was explaining that story, I just look back like, damn, my nigga got he been through some shit, he got a heart. So my question was like, do you carry that in your lyrics, or do you try to avoid that? Is that something you use to fuel your fire, or you kind of like stay away from it?
I just don't exploit it.
Right.
It's personal.
It's personal.
And if you know, you know. But it's in my music too, because my pain is felt
I feel
through
it,
my
though,
music.
I just want to know, like, because once I heard that story, I'm like, did he use that? Because sometimes I do that with my mom. I've used that energy.
Remember, I made a song called "Dear Mama," and I put that reference in there. My first time even talking.
Bro, why are you reading my lyrics? Bro, I wrote that down. That was you getting into you moving too fast. So the next thing I was about to tell you, I was like, I heard "Dear Mama" 1 and 2.
Yes,
they're dope, and I was like,
Dear Mama.
And I was going into like, so do you use that kind of pain to fill your lyrics, or do you, like,
I don't use it. I just don't
stay away
exploit
from
it. And
you do a lot for your mom though, but
always.
Not for your dad.
Cause my mom raised me more than my dad. Cause I remember I told you I don't know. Cause I met him at the funeral.
Right.
But my mom, it was like my mom and dad. But one thing I don't use that as per se. I don't exploit it. A lot of niggas can exploit their pains and stories and try to get paid, but that's so personal. I'm still hurting, nigga. I'm hurting. But I'm human though.
Right.
I'm human. And niggas deal with hurt differently.
So
but
yeah.
You lose a parent, that's the worst feeling.
So the studio is your like escape. So you trying to stay away from it. And touching the same subject, RP the Badass.
Rest in peace, bad man.
Rest in peace. I see you got a lot of work with him. What was your relationship with Badass?
That was like the second nigga put me in the game. First nigga was Nocturnal.
Okay.
Shout out to my Uncle Nocturnal. He on my new album right here, The First Meal. He's on here. Nocturnal, Creep number 2.
We gonna play that song out.
But the second nigga I met was Badass. It was so crazy that I'm in Long Beach, and then the homie, like, he got a studio down the street. So when I go to the studio, it's Badass studio before they go to Riverside. And Badass,
that's Frank Nitty's?
Frank Nitty. They was at Long Beach at first. And Badass gave the studio to me. When he met me, he called me Bad's favorite. He said I was the hardest little nigga he met since him. And he looked.
I worked with Badass a couple times, but he's like real cool, man. But I don't really know how he was. But
that nigga was so cool.
He's like,
he on the song with Pop.
He's hella mellow.
He mellow fellow. I'm super chill. He ain't turned up.
So on YouTube you got the
Rest in peace.
The Wrong Idea Badass freestyles, a tribute. He has 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So my question was to you: are you gonna do this every year and make that a tradition? Like every year you're gonna drop a video?
Annually.
We're gonna do that every year.
I'm gonna be at
the next one.
I'm gonna change the location.
I'm gonna be at the next one.
Next year I'm gonna have a hologram. I'm telling you right now, MP. I'm gonna have Badass hologram next year.
I'm gonna be at that one.
While I'm rapping with hologram.
Yeah. So every year you doing that?
It's gonna be an annual thing because I feel like he gave me a lob so crucial and I slam dunked it like he put me in the game. That's why I know everybody I know through Badass. Jamar Stans, rest in peace, Badass, man. I love you. I miss you, my nigga. Your legacy always gonna live on through my music, Bad.
I feel like Wrong Idea, the hologram's gonna be crazy. Wrong Idea #1 is the best.
That's my favorite beat, though.
Number two was cool. I liked it, but I like #1 was fire.
Can I tell the story about behind that?
Yeah.
Look at the story. I ain't gonna never forget this day. I paid you to do some other shit, and I went outside and somebody was playing Badass song. And I said, I'm finna rap over that right now. I walked in.
I recorded that song, huh?
I said, Arion,
I
want to do the
that.
Badass beat. You recorded it, and I shot the video the next day.
Man, every time I record this, he's shooting the video the next day.
If I do a song, the video's coming the next day. I'm not playing. You know, workaholic. That's some workaholic shit, but I never forget you recorded that song. You was like, damn, you killed this beat. And I surprised you. I said, nigga, I shot the video. You see the video?
Yeah, man, people better...
Rest in peace, Badass, girl.
I tap in with my engineer, and I love the engineer, especially like when I work with artists like you. It's very easy for me because it's not work to me. It's fun. But what was high school like? Like, what high school did you go to?
Man, I went to Cabrillo High School.
Cabrillo, where's that at?
It's in Long Beach.
How far is that from like the Poly?
From Poly. So look, I wanted to go to Poly,
Everyone, when I was going, we all.
but
they all talk about Poly.
back then, it had the overflow thing.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't sign up early enough, you're going to the next school afterwards. So
Okay.
I couldn't go to Poly, and they sent me to Cabrillo.
Everybody want to go Poly with kind of football.
Exactly. So sports. I wanted to go for basketball too, but I had to go to Cabrillo, and Cabrillo was a new high school. They didn't have no gym, no basketball team, or nothing.
Oh man.
And I ended up getting kicked out, started gang banging and shit. But I went to Cabrillo High, but I ended up getting my GED, you know what I'm saying, later on in life. But I went to Cabrillo, but I'm a Poly alumni. I got it tatted on me, nigga, the Jackrabbit, nigga, right here.
So what was your fit game like? What kind of shoes was you doing? What kind?
Back then?
Yeah, what was your fit game? How you was?
I had every Air Force with different color checks.
You was like you was
Every Air Force, every Bape. I used to be a
501
Baper.
jeans or what? How you was?
501 just
Baping eight?
a Bapester.
Bapesters.
I had every Bape.
You cuffed the jeans or straight over?
I used
to tuck it like this, like in a sock, like how we used to do it like this, like this,
Yep.
like that.
Show the
That's how we used to do it.
I should do that. I should do that. I should do
Alright.
that. But
Yeah, we
my
used to
shoe
do that.
game was Air Force Ones after Nelly. Nelly, like, it was cold with the.
And you had the big, you was big shirt up.
Well, I was jerseyed up.
Jerseyed
I
up.
had every jersey too. I had like all the throwbacks.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my
That
style
your
back
style?
then. Like,
Okay.
I was like a little tiny Nelly with the Band-Aid. Shout out to Nelly, cut hot in here, cut two
I
letters.
just wanted to know. I was like, man, 'cause you know, them LA niggas was coming out here double socking. They had us out here double
I
socking.
didn't do that.
I think they was, I don't want to say it like
I didn't
that.
do
They was
that.
double socking.
I was so fly. I was just like
You already
throwback
know I was
jerseys.
getting to. They was coming out here. They
Yeah, I
had to
remember
hide.
that.
I was like, oh, that shit pretty fly though. They'd you know what I'm saying?
I didn't get into that. I was just like throwback jerseys. I had the hardest jersey. You never saw this jersey or these Air Forces to match them. And I always had the matching.
Okay. So I also seen you switch the style up. You went to a little reggaeton and Afro beats, and you kind of took this artist named Damn Daniel under your wing. Shout out to him, and he has 117,000 followers, and he's
For sure.
popping on a
Viral.
live stream, very viral.
Yeah, Meet Me. He run the Meet Me app.
Okay, so how did you guys run into each other, and how did you guys start working? And
It's like a crazy How
How's
High
that story
story.
come
Cause
about?
it's like a How High story. Cause I was in Vegas, and then my car ended up getting broken too. I lost this camera I just got. Never filmed with it.
crazy.
And so when I came to the parking lot, I'm so sad and down and out with no buds. I see a nigga with a bone. I'm like, hey, cuz you got some weed? I got a bone. I'm like, I got weed. And we walked up, and he said, what do y'all do? I said, I'm addicted to me. I promote
Yeah, you
myself.
always,
Addicted to
yeah,
rock
do
star.
your
I'm
shit,
popping.
yeah.
I just shot a video yesterday. He like, I got a room upstairs. You want to come up? Smoke?
Dame Daniel is fire. He viral like
And
that.
the
Like
first thing he told me was this: he
Fire.
never did music, but he run a live app. I said, he never did music.
but
And I
now
put-
he's like all over with
and
the
I put
music.
him under my
Yeah,
wing.
you put him on your wing. I remember you told me like I got this.
Yeah,
You know.
he listens. That's why I love him, because he listens.
So
And the nigga listens to me, and he take my game, and he you know
I
push.
feel like me and you was kind of both at the same time getting into that reggaeton Afro beat style.
No, for
I was
sure.
doing Jism and you was doing Dame and like and
Yep,
you got
yep.
man, y'all got some good songs,
I got
man.
Fiesta,
Fiesta,
Hombres, Presidente, the
Uh-huh.
video on YouTube.
Yeah, I got
He had
some
me
shit.
rapping like in my first Spanish verses. But I just says all the Spanish words. That's why I don't do Spanish songs anymore.
It's like you know how we
I don't do no more Spanish songs because I use every word I know. Punte, punte, benguero. I use all of them in 6 songs. I don't know no more Spanish words.
man. It is hard to do that. But
You cannot keep it going.
yeah, it gets hard.
I
but
use
especially
every
if you're
Spanish word
fluent
I
at it.
know. So I would never do a Spanish song again.
Well, the ones you got, people need to check it out.
Yeah,
'cause
go
they
check
fire. I
out
like
Fiesta.
So
That's my number one. The video coming soon this year. So I'm gonna shoot Fiesta and Hombres. Those like my worldwide universal songs. But that little nigga, Damn Daniel, told me he never rapped, and he said he want to get in the game.
that's crazy because I thought he been
He
rapping.
never rapped.
Or you
And I found a student. He was like a student.
he's a student
He had
for
his
sure.
notebook every time, writing notes down.
Yeah, I've been in the studio with him and you guys, and y'all work fast.
Look at him now, though.
Man,
Shout out to
he
my
popping,
nigga,
bro.
Dan, and look up
I
Damn
was just in
Daniel,
studio chilling.
y'all.
Remember when you was working
Yeah.
on the first meal?
Yeah, we got a show coming up on the
yeah.
24th, a battle contest. He
Okay.
be like flying niggas out here from different states to battle. He run the Meet Me app. But yeah, shout out to my artist, Damn Daniel, man. It's crazy. He the first nigga that took me to that route. I said, I just don't got to be a gangster rapper. Let me see how I
Hell
step
no.
out the box.
No, no, you got to. You
I
got
stepped
that
out the
capability
box,
to do it
nigga.
too.
Yeah.
I always had. I think you
That
always.
was my first time stepping out, though, fucking with Damn Daniel. I've never did nothing other than just like trap, G-Funk.
Oh yeah, I hear what you're
Nigga,
saying.
that was my
I was
first.
trying to think.
Nope, that was my first. The Fiesta song. That was my first Mexican different.
Yeah, when you rock that on stage, they fuck with that.
Oh,
Man.
they love that
You
song.
come with the whole little, the little What was that little mannequin guy with
No, you talking about my nigga the mask.
the mask? Yeah, I like.
That's
when
my
you-
nigga. The calico
they be
mask.
the little
guy.
skeleton
Yeah,
guy.
skeleton,
Yeah,
Easy E.
yeah.
Shout out to my niggas too. We shooting a video coming up, man. The hombres, you go see him.
Bear with me, little big bro. This is our first interview, so I'm reading it, man. I'm trying to do this shit right, but man, this is a great vibe, man. I'm fucking with it, man. I'm enjoying it, and I'm very very happy to help you tell your story because man, I just believe that your work ethic and all that shit, man, you got it. And getting on track though, like I just read this book, 7 Steps of Manifestation, right?
Yes.
And then I realized all the time I've been reading it while I've been practicing this manifestation, I've been sitting next to a person who's been doing it.
And I've been telling you low key before you read it.
But then when
you fucked me up too. You said, D3, you already been doing this shit. I heard you tell
all the shit I've been reading, you been doing.
I was well read. I went to prison one time. My first prison.
That's
stint.
crazy.
A nigga told me.
It made not
a
to
nigga
cut you
told
off.
me
It
to read
made me look
books.
at you in a different way, man. Because now,
appreciate
even though I've been like you, but now once I see what you practicing, I can't get mad at. Like usually, some people be like, "Man, you drunk." But now, if you understand the practice of manifestation,
It means something.
you're really already doing that. But
No,
not to get off top, I just wanted to tell you about
That's
that story.
I was like, that was dope because when you told me that, it fucked me up because I was like,
no, it fucked me up.
like, cuz you just now realize.
Well, hey, man.
But everybody ain't well read, but everybody is well read. But one thing I learned about reading books don't make you smart. It's how you apply what you learn. And that's the key word, application.
That's why
how you apply what you read.
That's why my album is called Cultivated Behaviors. That's
like
another
that.
story because I'm applying what I learned.
Exactly.
I'm practicing it every day. But that's
how
another
you
story.
apply what you learned.
But not getting on topic.
All right, cuz.
That's but I just know, nigga. I just know, man.
Cuz no. You got
Now we get into the money ball. This is the money ball.
Okay.
The last meal. And I was there when
First meal.
I mean, I'm sorry. The first
Snoop
meal.
made the last meal. We got the first meal. Me and Cocaine.
The first meal. Make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
you
yeah,
edit
yeah.
that for me, engineer.
Go get
Okay.
that first meal.
The first meal. And I was there when you had conversations with Coca and where he motivated. He was very influential. He was hyping you up. He pretty much giving you the green light, like gaslighting, like you the next one up. Like he really believes in you. I was there in the car hearing these conversations.
I know.
So what was it like working with Coca? Like, was he lenient? Was he strict? Did you have free space to do the kind of music you wanted to do? What was it like working with him?
I got to take you back to when I first wanted to work with Cocaine. So I say when I first heard the last meal, that's why I dropped the first meal. It was like I told my brother, whoever this nigga is singing, I want to work with Cuz. And God manifested it so good that by the time I got around him, when I met Baz, when I just met Coca, it was
Right.
I didn't play with him. I did my first 2 songs back then. And then it was like I always hit him up and let him know my style. He loved my style. He called me a baby Snoop.
Wow.
Cuz be like, cuz you remind me of Snoop.
Man, he was very influential and like very, very, very motivated and turned up about your work and your
This
body made
nigga
it work.
love my
Like,
body of work.
I was there and listened to him.
I know,
Like,
it was so
I was just like
crazy.
I'm like, this is a legend. This is a legend that's sitting here like telling my boy, like, man, you gotta keep doing this. Keep doing it.
Oh my
Stack your money up. Don't worry about him. Hit me do da. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
when
real
you got
good
like
game.
that, then get at me.
Good
I
game.
want you to
from a
win.
game guy.
Yeah, game, real game.
You know what's so crazy? This has been a 10-year thing in the making. I never asked her to sign me or put me on, but I just always worked with him, compensated
So
him.
your work.
Yeah, just my work ethic had him like, I just got to do it with you. But when he did it with me, it's like, you don't even know I got this whole body of work with us that I've been putting together that you. I was going to put it out without him. I was.
I mean, a lot of movies.
I was going to put it out without him, whether he did it or not, and gave him his splits and all that. But he embodied it so much. He like, I want to put it out.
And then, and it's like with you, it's
Man,
like
shout out to Cocaine, Buddy Boy NT, man. You already know,
the
D3
legend,
the
West
rock
Side
star,
Pomona.
nigga.
That's a real West Side
Buddy
Pomona,
Boy
baby.
Entertainment, nigga. 2 letters, nigga. In conjunction, we own.
But with you, like one thing about me, I learned this from Dame Dash, reading up on Dame Dash. I don't want to work with people that I got to babysit. I want to work with people
Yes.
like that's some real shit. Not to take nothing
That's
from no
the
one,
key
but
word you said though, baby.
I want to work with someone who already got it popping. Cause
Who got drive,
not
ambition,
just drive. No,
got
they
motion.
yes, they got motion.
The new word is
themselves.
called
They
motion.
got motion. Now you working with people like that, we can elevate to another level.
Yeah,
Now
I
we
call
gotta,
it ambitious though. I
Right.
want to say the new term.
I feel like that's how he
wanna
feels about
fuck
you.
with
Though.
I'm ambitious. He
It
know,
ain't like you need him
No,
or he
know.
needs you, but y'all both
I'm
is
ambitious.
popping.
I'm ambitious, and I move so professional that
Right.
he can trust
He
me
don't
to
got a
use his
babysit
brand,
none of that.
and I don't need
shit.
him to give me the handout.
I feel like like that's this whole year. I feel like I don't want to have to work. I don't want to
Nah.
have to work with people like
I'm not either, bro.
Yeah, it's
No
not
more babysitting.
Yeah, nah.
Because right now, at the ages you acquire,
That's why I don't really manage people because
the older you get, you gotta stop playing with your time.
Right.
Time is of essence. It's only two things that can take from you in life. That's your life. I mean, that only can lose, and time.
Yeah, timeless. That's why they
Life
call it timeless. Time
and time. Only two things that you can never get back. If you die, guess what? You ain't coming back, right? And if you spend this 24 hours today, guess what? You can't never do it again as yesterday. So time and life is the only things you can't get back.
Yeah, I feel like he really like I was there for that
That nigga
conversation.
know I'm serious,
He really,
nigga.
I was there and he
Yeah.
was dead ass, and that was like an hour conversation. He didn't little
No,
bro. You
it was me and you. It was me and
He didn't
you.
rush you off the phone. It was like so he was really like you damn near like kind of rush him off the phone.
I was trying like, cuz, why are you talking about this right now?
I heard. I'm like, but then it inspired me. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to start getting my clothes up.
Yeah,
I'm about to do
and-
this and this because
yeah.
that shit. That's the kind of shit I was on. So it felt good to hear that from a legend.
And he one of the first homies in the gang because I didn't went on tour with Warren. They never really pulled me in per se, but I'm still in the in
You
crowd.
getting your music mastered at Warren's studio?
Yeah,
'Cause
Warren.
it sound, when I hear your
yeah.
songs from when it come from me, it sounds like so different and dope.
Well, it's Warren Engineer that
His
does my
engineer,
shit.
It sounds great.
Because I know him, and that's why.
I like how it sounds when it's mastered. I might want to go through him too.
I promise
like
you,
that.
he did the
It
first
sounds like
meal.
it sounds like he do it on the board or something.
That nigga did the first meal and took it and brought it to where it was like Cocaine called me, said, "Great job, D.
Man, it sounds great.
It
It's
sounds phenomenal."
So the pop up shop y'all did, it was very successful. You
Oh,
had-
my signing party, release
Yeah.
party. Oh, that was
How was that for you? How many people? I seen a couple like 200 people or something.
That was a dream come true, cuz.
I know you made some money, nigga, because you
Yeah,
pulled up or
I
you
made
got a
a- I
bottle
made a
or
band.
like what you. He was
I
like, man, let's go to the studio. Matter of fact, I'm seeing money now.
Yep.
But
I sold 50 CDs, $20. I feel
When I-
like Nipsey.
when I look at that kind of crowd and I see you do it like that, one thing I do like about the first meal, and it's not going saying it's old school or nothing, but it's got this dope ass like even when my amigo partner heard it, because they love that West Coast sound.
Yeah.
It's got this classic West Coast sound to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then like when I went to
Very distinctive.
yes, it's not like I'm not saying it's like old school West Coast. It's
It's
like now,
distinctive.
but it's got that signature of that
Yes.
West Coast sound. So, did you mean to do it like that?
Yeah, because that's my lane. Like I'm a product of West Coast rap.
I really like when I've got to actually listen to it.
Like-
Like I sat there and listened to it. I was like, man, he kept it West Coast.
And it's so crazy. I didn't put it together like that, but every song recorded was the West
It
Coast.
sounded like
vibe.
that's the sound you was going for because every song is like
It was.
it's West Coast like a mother.
It was. And then when I put all of them together, it was like, this is how the album
And I feel like
sound.
it pleases that crowd very well. Like because I noticed when I went to your certain pop ups and shows you do, you got a certain kind of crowd that's
I got a lot of feedback,
No, yeah,
yeah.
it's very West Coast, and young and older, but it's
Yeah.
really West Coast like crowd. Like you feel me?
I got a lot of
Classic West
feedback
Coast
over
shit.
this tape right here. This
Yeah.
tape means so much to me because when I saw, mind you, Snoop my favorite rapper. So when I saw Snoop with Cocaine, I'm like, I gotta do the same thing Cud did, right? And I ended up doing it.
Man.
I did the same thing Snoop did with
I don't even think you
Cocaine,
meant to do it like that, but
I
every
did.
song was like it's West Coast.
but I was
man.
motivated
Man.
from the last man.
And you got a hook legend on
Man,
it.
shout out to
He
Cocaine,
broke the
the
record
most
of
featured
most
artist. in the
featured
world,
artist.
man. I love you, Uncle Coca Cut. Get ready. I'll see you next couple weeks. We got the video shoot coming up. First meal out on all platforms. Go stream that. Y'all see it right here. Download it. It's called The First Meal, Me and Cocaine. 7 straight songs of pure West Coast crack. Nigga, and we bringing the West back.
Man,
You
so
already
what's new for D3? Well, any new projects, new singles, shows? You was talking about the
Yes.
event earlier. Any entrepreneur ventures? What's next?
Yeah, I
for
got a lot of
D3?
good shit going on in 2025. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm finna take over the merch industry. You
Yeah.
already know me and you,
Yeah, for sure.
partner.
Yeah, man.
And then I got an EP with Lazy Bone, 6 songs. Same with Coca, one with Lazy Bone.
Wow.
I got an EP with Crooked Eye.
Oh wow.
Bar guy shit. I gotta get you on it though.
Yeah, we tried to do that, but yeah,
no,
please
but
do.
he sent me another one. I'm gonna put you on.
Please do. I want to hear.
Okay, I gotta get you on the bar. Me and Cricket.
Uh-huh.
I got one with Crystal DPG and the Dog
Oh
Pound.
yep. So you
Yep.
got some shit in them.
I got some projects cooking up, and I got
Shit in the
a short film I'm finna do, and then we got the podcast that we're doing that you're doing.
Right.
So 2025 looking good, man. It's the year of getting your business in order.
Okay, well, before I get you out of here, I wanted to, like I said, the real reason I had to have you as my first guest, even though you're my business partner and you're my friend, and we work together. You feel me? Like, you know, I just want to give you your flowers now because once I check out your embodiment at work, I feel like you like me, bro. Like you look like it's what's crazy because I used to be like that, like not as energetic as him, but I used to be like that. But I kind of slowed down. This nigga bring that shit back, but. You got a hustle and a drive and an entrepreneur spirit that I have never seen before, and I know that you're gonna touch your first meal soon. And when you do, my nigga, feel me? I just want to go to let's go to Bubba Gumps or something.
I got 100 bands.
We gotta go somewhere in Long Beach.
Right now, you got 100.
We gotta go somewhere in Long Beach. Fly, you feel me?
Go. Shut up, 100. Honey bun.
Yeah, so I had to give you your flowers now because I don't think
Appreciate
people
you,
realize
man.
like this nigga be doing shows. He go to work. He go to the studio. Bro, he's just everywhere. Like you like my Mexican homie say, meet. meet, gone. But I did make a quick little beat for you. I don't know if you want the freestyle to
Right now?
I made one, but I mean,
Man.
we could like wrap it up though. We good, man. But if I made one, if you want to fuck with it, the only thing you gotta do is at the last bar gotta be Arion Mosley podcast. I don't know if you gonna like it though.
Play it.
But yeah, we'll put it together.
Got me on the AMP talking about he made a beat. But look,
I made it real quick at the house.
First and foremost, 2025 is a good year. We got a lot of good hot artists coming out. I just picked up a couple new niggas on the roster, man.
Yeah.
So my roster looking real chunky, right? I got a little nigga out of Watch, Grape, Lil Face. I got my nigga Stunner Racks out the PDLs. Yeah, I got Don Johnson and I got Damn Daniel. So my roster looking good, and I got C-Star.
Yeah,
the hottest female rapper in the game.
Yeah.
My squad looking good, nigga. We finna take over the game. It's 2 Letter Entertainment. You already know what it is, nigga. I'm on the AMP podcast. Drop the beat, man.
All right.
Fuck it.
So we're wrapping it up. Thank you for stopping by.
2 letters. You already know I got to pull up the AMP.
Before I go, I want you to tell the people where they can find you and your embodiment of work. Please do that for me.
Man, you can find me on all social media platforms, man. You type, matter of fact, just Google me. D3THEROCSTAR. Don't put a K in the Rockstar because I'm a crib. But look, it's D3 The Rockstar on all platforms, man. Check me out, man. You never know. You might be a fan. You might need some good business advice. I do it all. Man. I'm like the entrepreneur Negro. Rap ain't my only field. I do it all.
Okay, so say it one more time for the people, please.
It's D3 THEROCSTAR. But on Instagram, you got to put the THA, so it's D3 THAROCSTAR.
And I'll have them put the your tag under this part so they can find
Follow me right down there. You see my finger pointing? It's right there.
And then you guys can find me at Arion Who Made This Beat on Instagram, Arion Mosley on all platforms if you're looking for me. And if you guys are trying to get in contact with me for a podcast, mix, mastering, productions, beats, and stuff like that, go ahead and hit my Instagram. And we'll have the Arion Mosley live podcast website up next week also. So thank you for stopping by. Arion Mosley podcast. Y'all know what time it is, man. Be great.
Amped up.
And manifest your blessings and cultivate your practices. Thank you.
I'd have done it all. From production to the mastering. If I wasn't making a beat, I'm either mixing or I'm tracking. And my city say I'm lit. You can ask about the